Okay, good morning. We say people not banks, and we're outside Crystal House in Luton for the Atos demonstration, and I'm with Marc Sheimnn, and he's going to tell you a little bit about what's been going on. Marc?
Disabled people have suffered the hardest knocks from the right-wing press and the right-wing government, telling us that we are scroungers, that we do not contribute to society. But disabled people need a helping hand up, not a hard kick down. And by giving that, you will enable us all to contribute to society and help and make society better. Because disabled people are good people, and we need some care, not hatred, lies and vilification.
So this is a national demonstration going on across the UK today? This
is happening at Atos centres in Cambridge, in London, all around the country. People are voicing and saying no to Atos.
Okay, Atos, now who are they before the Tory government got in power?
They are a French private company that gets a profit share from all the benefits that Atos managed to cut. But 41% of people turned down by Atos have their appeal won again. 89% of those re-appeals are won by disabled people. That shows that this simple tick-box mentality that asks the horrible question, do you have sex with your partner, to show and discriminate that you're not disabled, is just a crude, illegal method to show that they're just trying to cut the cost of benefits and not give a real needed helping hand to disabled people.
Hang on, they're asking people whether they have sex with their partners. What's
yes.
that, as a basis of mobility or?
A basis of the fact that you're able to move, yes.
This is disgusting. Okay, I mean, I remember reading last year, I think it was Linda Wootton, she's someone that had a double heart and lung bypass operation, and she had gone through an Atos assessment.
Yes.
Now she was taken back into hospital with serious complications and basically died in hospital. And her husband got a letter from Atos that morning, the morning she died, saying that she was fit for work. Now, you know, you read about incidentally different stories, suicides and stuff linked potentially with Atos assessments, ruling them fit for work.
That's right. And over 160,000 people since 2011 have died since getting their Atos assessment refused, and that shows the real, true, hard cost of what this private company are putting in their pocket.
I've also seen recently in news there's going to be plans in place to potentially withhold drugs or medical treatments from the elderly on the basis that they're not going to be able to provide financial contribution to the society, which is so now if you're old and disabled, you're doubly hit. Is that correct?
That's correct. And this, when it was built, is the National Health Service, not the Only for Some service. And it needs to be a universal service that cares for all. And the disabled, more than others, need that helping hand. And it's a helping hand that pays in multitudes of dividends. It means grandparents are there to help look after their grandchildren, and we need to demonstrate that against this and show that this Conservative government doesn't give a toss about human rights.
Well, that's a very valid point there. I mean, the people that are now potentially going to be withheld the access to the medical are the same people that actually paid for and built the NHS,
yes.
Which I think is a disgrace. Just one other thing I wanted to ask you. One of the guys here was talking about medical professionals doing the interviews, but not necessarily professionals in the field that the person's being interviewed on.
No, it quite plainly should be medically trained doctors that do the interviews, and not people just ticking a box on a computer screen and laying traps in front of disabled people to try and easily demonstrate that they are capable of work. It's not a question of being capable of work, it's a question of being given the capability to work. And by closing all the disabled centres and the workplaces for disabled people. This government has shown that it has a high-minded attitude with a very, very low cost to caring for people.
Right, well, thank you, Mark. Thank you for your time, and good luck with the rest of your demonstration today. And I'll speak to you later and see how it's gone on around the rest of the country. And good luck on Three Counties Radio.